Sip Rais, Sip Atmatrai, Sip Yogini, Sip Gautam, Sip Ashok, Sip Rekha, Sip Sagai, Sip Chidanand, Sip Parvatiyama, Sip Rajesh, Sip Prabha, welcome, Sip Bliss, Sip Bliko. And the rest of you, I can't see you, but welcome to the call. So today, administrator, I apologize. Yesterday's call was a little bit in a moving car, so I thought we were not able to get to the root of this message. So I've had an extension, not the same message, but an extension. Yesterday we spoke about whether love is good or bad, and we were discussing on it, but there was a lot of noise in the car. The importance of love in the journey of enlightenment. So how important is love? What is the relevance of love in this journey of enlightenment? This is the subject of today's discussion. So would anybody like to touch this question? I mean, would you want to start? Because yesterday we spoke of love being good or bad. We touched the tip of the iceberg, but we could not get into deep. Why are we talking about love? What is love? The connection of love in this journey of enlightenment? Who can break the ice? Who is a spiritual champion who can tell me, why are we talking about love? I mean, love and enlightenment, they're two separate subjects. Why nobody talks of love? I don't think any spiritual leader talks about love. Chidanand, thank you for breaking the ice.
Shivam Guruji, love,
Sure.
expression of love has got three things which are very essential in the path of enlightenment.
Yes.
One is attraction, intimacy, and surrender. The emotion of love has all these three, and all these three characteristics are pertinent in the path of enlightenment. We should have that attraction and that devotion for SIP. Then that intimacy, the sense of intimacy has to be there. Then only we can prioritize it. And secondly, the surrender.
So what is, according to you, what is the connection between spirituality and love? You are saying the spirituality creates intimacy with whom?
SIP.
How does it happen?
Because SIP is Sachitananda. The Ananda aspect is nothing but love. Love at his peak is nothing but Ananda.
Okay, and very interesting. See, a lot of people, Chidanand, are not clear about this. They say love is human, spirituality is divine. What is the connection?
So SIP is known as Sachitananda, existence, consciousness, and bliss.
Correct, but but it's not
as Shankaracharya has pronounced it as Asti Bhati Priyam.
Means
the first, the emotion of in a human intellect, there is Priyam. But once we get something, we call it, otherwise it is just a thought in your mind. Okay. But that intimacy and very difficult to express love.
No, I think our job in the call is to make it easy, Chidanand.
Yes,
that's why I
very difficult.
Yeah, but no, it's very easy. Let's just get it. That's why I took the call one more time today, because I didn't conclude it yesterday clearly. First point, we spoke about love is not bad, love is good. But what is the connection of love and spirituality? Who else would like to give this? Bliss, yes, Bliss. What is the connection of love and spirituality?
Hi, Shvohamji, everyone. I think love and enlightenment, it's the light we have to reach for understand everything, because all SIP it's made and bound in love. You have are in love with everything to get enlightened.
What do you mean have love with everything to get enlightened? What is the meaning?
You have to accept everything and surrender everything, and you have to love everything around us.
Why? How can we do it? It's not possible, right?
All is SIP, and we have to love everything, everyone.
Is it possible? Is it possible to love everyone? Because some people we don't love. Then Rekha Parvani says, Yogini says, sometimes very difficult. How to love? It's not possible.
You have to love the part of them. They fit with us.
They?
We have to love the part of them fit with us.
What's it? Fit with us. Okay,
You
I'm not reading.
understand?
No,
You
the
know,
last
understand
part.
what I try to explain.
The
Huh?
last point. You just type it out. We have to love them because of what? I'm not reading the last point.
The part of them.
The part
fit
of
with
them.
us.
Power.
Okay, power of them. Maybe you type it out, please. Maybe just type it out, please. So thank you, Bliss, for giving your views. Yogini and Bliko, please. What is the connection of what is the importance of love in the journey of enlightenment? Yogini and Bliko. Yes, Yogini. You're unmute, please. We can't hear you.
Shivoham.
Sure.
Sir, love is the base for enlightenment, because with when you are in love, there is surrender, there is truthfulness, and as we are saying, love is divine. So in enlightenment, we have to have love for the divine to move forward.
But yeah, but how is it bringing importance in the journey of enlightenment? There's no connection. We have to love it. Okay, that what you're saying. Love is good. What is the importance of love in the journey of enlightenment? Is it important? Is it not important? Why is it important? Why are we even talking about it on the Zoom call? Why should we talk about it? Bliko. So you're going to think about it, Bliko?
Yeah, sure.
Shoham?
So the opposite of love is hate, right?
Good.
So if we hate somebody, we are thinking they are real, right? And we are thinking that they are separate entity and separate existence from us. So
Yes.
we can hate. Otherwise, you cannot hate anybody. If you love everybody, then there is no place to hate, because you think everybody is a manifestation of God. That's why we call everybody Sip. We call everybody Sip means we are not calling their mind and body and ego to Sip. We are ignoring that mind, body, and to see the Sip. So if we can see the Sip through and through the sansar and maya, we can minus that thing, and then we can see Sip in everybody. Then only we can love everybody. And if that clarity is there in my mind, then I have nothing to hate.
Okay, so beautiful. So you've said the right thing, but can you say it in simple words? Just because I have to say, tell the group in simple words, what is the importance of love in the journey of enlightenment? In simple words.
So you need to love everybody in order to be aligned with Sip. Because you are Sip, everybody is Sip. And you want to achieve Sip, you have to realize the Sip, because Sip is not a thing to be achieved. It is already there within and out. So we are like a flower in the garland. And
okay, let me help what Bliko is trying to say.
Yes.
Samatma, do you understand what Bliko is saying, or it is not clear, Samatma? Do you understand?
Yeah. What I feel is, unless you are always in Prema Yoga, you cannot be enlightened. And being always in Prema Yoga is loving each and everything or everyone around you.
Yeah. So Prema Yoga can be misunderstood only for the beloved. So Prema Yoga has two levels, right? I hope we have cleared that point. I've had this meeting several times with you, and Prema Yoga, the yoga, is one when the divine appears to you in the form of love of beloved. And second, Samatma, is when you love everybody.
Everybody,
When you-
each and everybody.
Yeah. So okay. So what Bliko tried to say, which I'd like to, Bliko said the right thing, but I'd like to put it in very simple words, and I would like Chidanan to. It's very simple, my dear friends. Importance of love in the journey of enlightenment. If you are enlightened, you will love. If you don't love, you're not enlightened. Let me give the message to you in simple equation. and you can correct me, question me on this. If you are enlightened, your life will be full of love. If you are no love, you have not yet reached that moment of enlightenment. Now, having said that, if you want enlightenment, you must try to create the divine love. Now, who can explain this, what I'm saying? Is it clear? Please chip in, Sudeep, Atmatray, Girish, all of you, even Ashok Nichani, Yogini, and Siddhanand, whether we have caught us, put it in simple words, or is it what I'm saying is complicated, or it's easy to understand? Who would like to explain? Is it difficult what I'm saying? Bliss says it's not possible to love everyone 100%. We like the part in them that fits with us. But when we are with our soul group, it's more easy to. Yes, Bliss. But the moment we like only some part of them, that's not okay. That is not enlightenment. Enlightenment is loving beyond the skin, the divine that is within. That is enlightenment. If you love something very beautiful, that's okay. Anybody can love something beautiful. But you love something not so beautiful. That is enlightenment, because everything is a manifestation of SIP.
Yes, I understand, but sometimes it's not easy to love
No, nothing is easy.
something very ugly.
Yeah.
So I try to find my word. Something with someone for ugly or bad.
Yeah, dirty.
Yeah. So, yeah. So you don't, nothing is good or bad. In enlightenment, everything is perfect. In the journey of enlightenment, my dear friends, learn this one statement. Nothing is good or bad. Everything is perfect, because everything is SIP. You may love something more, it's okay, but you don't hate. You don't dislike. You reach that state where you love more and love little less. It's okay.
Yes.
But you don't hate, because SIP is there. When there is hate, I think Bliko said this. Bliko said this point very beautifully. He said, no, there is once there's hate, then there is no enlightenment. There is no. But I want you all to understand it in a very simple manner. I don't want it to be complicated. Atmatray, I have some more type the points of Tushatma and Girish, but Atmatray first, then Chotwani, then Rekha Chowdhury.
Sure, everybody.
Sure.
Sir,
Yes,
from so many years, I have a life's principle is if I hate anybody in the world, it is the hate to the God. That's why I am hating none of in the world, because all is SIP. And that's why I am loving all the peoples, animals, all creatures.
So tell me, what is the key, Atmatray? Just loving everybody is the key. What is the key?
It is very simple, sir. I love as a divine anybody.
Correct. So that is the key. Loving everybody as divine. Just loving is not enough. You must love as the divine. You must love insan ko Bhagwan karke. You must love the God or the goddess. If you're able to love the God or the goddess, then you have reached the level of enlightenment. It's very important to reach that state of enlightenment where you see God. You see the God or goddess in front of you.
Sure.
That means you have reached that. Just loving is not enough. Oh, I love. No, you have to love in the consciousness of SIP. Then there is enlightenment. Yes, you agree, Atmatray?
Yes, sir, I agree. When I was working in a company, the boss is a very rude person. But I was decided to love him also. and his nature has changed with me.
No, good. We have to love. We have to love, and we don't have to. We have to ignore the attributes of the earthly person. The earthly attributes are trying to distract us from the divine behind.
Right.
What you see in the front is a Maya. It is trying to disturb our focus from the divine behind.
Correct,
that
sir.
should not go. Thank you. Ashok Chotwani,
Shivam, sir.
give this back to me afterwards. Yeah. Yes,
Shivam,
please.
sir.
Sure,
Sir,
sure, sure.
on the journey of enlightenment,
Yes,
we have to realize that we all are manifestation of God.
correct.
We realize only when we love everyone as a divine.
Okay.
Then only we will understand that we all are manifestation of God.
Correct.
Manifestation of one self. We are one soul. We belongs to one supreme soul. That's why love is very much important, sir, for enlightenment.
Because if you don't love, it only means that you are not seeing SIP everywhere.
No, we have to love for realizing that we all are the manifestation of SIP.
And love manifests as many forms. Love, I told you yesterday, it manifests as compassion, as kindness, as affection, as
Yeah.
passion. It can be different forms of love.
Yeah,
But-
all are different ones.
Yeah, but love, without love, there can be no enlightenment. I hope you
Yeah.
have understood a very simple thing. Today I've given you all a very simple equation. Therefore, in your life, if there is love, there is enlightenment. If love is missing, there enlightenment is missing. So if it is like that, please ask me. If you have a problem, in agreeing, if you say, no, I'm enlightened, but I don't love, is it possible?
No.
That means you don't love SIP. Is it possible? I don't love SIP. Is it possible? So who would like to comment? Ru, yes, Tanu, Ru is your time.
Shivam, Guruji.
Shivoham, bolo.
Guruji, our love with divine is totally different from love that we do to a person, or divine is also SIP, and in the person actually in our lives, we also love them. But divine love is different.
Divine love is not different. The moment you think divine love is different and love to a person is different, that means that you're right, it's perfectly okay, but you've not reached enlightenment. Enlightenment means the ability to love the divine in one and all, and to love the divine in the ones you love more. So there are two types. It's not possible to love everybody equally, but you don't not love. You don't hate, you don't dislike. We have to. So what is prema yoga? Prema yoga is when that love can come back to you. If that love can come back to you as a prasadam from the divine. Oh, it's very beautiful. Suppose you love your pet and the pet loves you. How is the pet loving you? Why is the pet loving you? It is a prasadam.
Unconditional.
It is divine. It is a divine loving you. Suppose you love your beloved. You love your beloved, that is prema. How does the love for the beloved become prema yoga? If the love is very deeply rooted, if that love can create yoga. Now, this is prema yoga is an advanced, when you are enlightened, then only you can experience prema yoga.
Sometimes we have selfish love also.
Huh? But that is not love, nah. That is see, Ru, if you are having selfish love, that means that your love is based on need. I need something. I love you because I need you. Then that's not love, nah. Correct. Very often, love is based on need because you need something you love. When the need is over, you don't love.
There should be
Okay.
no
So
condition attached to love.
many people are wanting to speak. Bliko. Yes, Bliko. Bliko, Swati, Rumataji, and Rekha. Yes.
So love is giving.
Yes.
Love is giving.
Yes.
And we can compare it with like a love is a gift. You are giving gift to somebody in the
Yes.
form of love, right?
Yes.
Now, somebody, in our day-to-day world also, some people give you return gift. Remember return gift.
Yeah.
So the return gift is like you said, you love the pet and pet is licking you and is loving you. That is a return gift from divine.
Absolutely.
If somebody doesn't return, no problem. You are giving.
Nope.
You are giving. You are not expecting return gift. But somebody is giving return gift is fine.
No, that becomes prema yoga.
Prema yoga. Yeah.
If that return gift comes, that means the divine is loving you and you are loving the divine. This
Correct.
becomes the bond of prema yoga.
Yes.
And if it's even one-sided, it can still be prema yoga if your love is genuine. If
Genuine,
your
correct.
love is sincere, if you're, see, Bliko, suppose I love you. You love me or you don't love me. I don't care. I love you. I love you with all my love and my devotion and my affection, and I love you as if. So from my side, my love is divine. Now it may be, okay, you don't love me, you don't like me. It's okay. Or you love me, or you like me, but maybe not all the time. Maybe depends. Sometime you love me, sometime you don't love me. It's okay. When our love is divine, our love has to reach out to especially all the people whom we are in contact with. Everybody whom we are in contact with. It may be our sweeper, it may be our driver. There has to be love for everybody, because everybody is a manifestation of SIP. This is enlightenment. And if the love for your beloved is very high, that is a very beautiful thing. But it should not be a selfish love. It is not love which is conditional or expectation. Then that goes for a toss. Okay, good. Because there's something was Ru Mataji.
Pranam Guruji, Shivam.
Shivam.
Guruji, in divine love, there is no place for duality.
Good.
We are one. We
Very
are
good.
one. We
Ru
are
se Ru
one,
ka
and
pyar.
it is the highest form of love.
Beautiful.
Loving
When-
God is highest form of love.
Ru Mataji, is it
And
easy? Is it easy to become like that when two people become one? Is it easy? Is it easy?
it is easy when you love the other person as divine.
So normally
That is
even
easy.
between husband and wife nahi hoti hai baat. Even between parent and child it's not there. There's a lack of trust. The moment there is a lack of trust, then there's a lack of love. Trust and love are two sides of one coin. How do you know that love is beautiful and divine? When trust comes. Trust is the highest form of love.
To live, love is very important. No life without love.
But Rumata ji, but वो love जब sip के लिए हो जाते हैं, you don't just love the lip, you love the sip.
Ji.
You love beyond the skin, you love the divine within.
Yes.
So and Rumata ji, अगर हम प्यार कर सकते हैं, उसका मतलब हमने प्रभु की अनुभूति की है.
Ji.
If anybody wants to really reach that point of enlightenment, start practicing divine love. But for me, if I saw a monkey with one hand yesterday in Pahalgam, immediately, or if I see, for example, on the street a dog, immediately comes to my hand, can I give some biscuit? Can I give some bread? This is love.
Guruji, I don't hate anybody. किसी से कोई hate नहीं है.
Rumata ji, that is good, but that is not enlightenment.
Yes, that is there. वो तो divine love होगा तभी enlightenment है.
Hey, Rumata ji, not hating is a good point. मतलब आपने fail नहीं हुई, pass हो गए. लेकिन not hating is not loving. Loving is अलग है.
हाँ, वो अलग एहसास है. That is there.
मतलब अब हर इंसान में ही भगवान है, भगवान नहीं आसमान में है, कण कण में प्रभु की शक्ति ही है, हर जीव में भगवान है. This is real divine love. हर जीव में भगवान को देखना. When you see somebody, कभी-कभी कुछ irritating लोग हैं, बहुत irritating. Sometimes some people you feel like, अरे ऐसा आदमी भगवान कैसे बन सकता है यार? Such a nonsense person. फिर कैसे हम कैसे डील करें ऐसे को? The attributes. अगर सोने से कोई शैतान बना है, शैतान की मूर्ति, रावण की मूर्ति, तो फिर भी वो सोना है. अभी भी वो सोना है. वो रावण नहीं बन गया, वो शैतान नहीं बन गया. Okay. Yes, Swati.
I want to ask you one question.
Yes.
You were saying that you should see God in everybody.
Yes.
It's okay. I mean, like even if like अगर किसी का आँख नहीं है, हाथ नहीं है, ये नहीं है, like you can see it in everybody. But then I also encounter some people who have done some really heinous acts. like rape, murder, how do we see God in them? How do I
Because,
reach that state of enlightenment where I can see God in them?
yeah, because the one who has done the heinous act is not the soul is not that. You're loving the soul. The soul is not done the heinous act. The act is done by the body, mind, ego, which is a maya, which is an illusion, which is caused by ignorance. You are, when we are, beautiful question, Swati, and everybody on the call, please listen to what Swati is saying. You don't love the appearance. You don't love the form that has done the crime. You love the ruh. You love the soul. So that is very important. For us to be able to love the soul is so important. I hope you're getting the point. It is because the moment you start labeling a person as rapist, as a murderer, then you are not seeing the sip behind them. You're not seeing the Atma. Has the Atma done the rape? Has the Atma done the murder? Your love has to be for the soul.
Then that love cannot be expressed, no? It should
Why
be
cannot?
only that we are just loving.
No, it can be expressed. Why can't it be expressed?
What if
What-
they don't even repent what they have done?
so see, it's like this. Whether they repent or they don't repent, this is not our problem. Our problem is that we see this massive manifesting in one and all. This is our challenge. Our challenge is the ability to see SIP. And if you're able to see SIP in one and all, then Swati, we have reached that state of enlightenment. If you're not able to see SIP in one and all, then what? I mean, they're not enlightened. You have to be able to see SIP in one and all. I hope you're getting what I'm saying.
Yes.
Okay. Next, please. Who else? Rekha Chaudhary. Yes, bolo Rekha.
The goal of the person, enlightenment means we have to realize God in us. So how to love God is, we can love God in the form of human being only. So once we love a person in the form of human being, and then we feel that the power is the same, God is within us, then we are able to see the God in all now.
Correct, because God is love. Correct, what you're saying is correct. तो प्रभु प्यार प्रभु है, प्यार प्रभु के लिए है, प्यार प्रभु से है. So what you're saying is absolutely correct. We have to love the God in one and all. We have to be able to love the divine in one and all.
So इंसान अगर इंसान से प्रेम करेगा भगवान की तरह, तो ही वो सब में भगवान देख सकता है.
हाँ, तो इंसान को सिर्फ इंसान से प्रेम नहीं होना चाहिए. We should not only love the human form. If only we love the human form, normally we cannot love all. We will only love one. When you love the divine, your love is not restricted to one. Your love flows to the divine in all. समझते हैं आप? अगर हमारे एक ही इंसान से लगाव है, तो वो divine love नहीं हो सकता है. Our love should flow, and it can be more for the beloved. That is fine. But love should not be restricted. Suppose you love only one person. Suppose you love only your daughter. I only love my daughter. I love my daughter. I love कोई lady अपने status में डालती है. I only love my daughter. I only love my daughter. उसका picture दे. I only love my daughter. I only love my daughter means then there's no enlightenment. Okay, so that is. I hope that is clear. I have got some comments before I throw open the subject of discussion to others. Tushatma says, but this is, who will read this? Rajesh has not spoken for many days. Jagamua Pandit Bayana Koi, Dhai Akshar Prem Ka, Pade to so Pandit Hoi. Right? Scholars are never made from reading books. They only need to understand love. So what is this scholar? Tushatma. जो पंडित है, यह is talking about this pandit is a pandit means जो अनुभूति किया है, जो ज्ञानी है. Not पंडित जो कॉलेज में पंडित स्कॉलर है, उसकी बात नहीं कर रहे हैं. कबीर is talking about पढ़े सो पंडित होए means जो प्यार जो रियल लव समझता है, जो डिवाइन लव समझता है, वो तो प्रभु का, वो प्रभु को पाता है. This is what he means. Kare to pandit hoy. This pandit has got a deep meaning. And bliss is finished. Girish, love creates yoga. Love creates eligibility. The true seeker who is ready to go to a higher level. It's very simple, my dear friends. I want to make it very simple to all of you. Girish, for example, how are we able to love people around us? Are we anything? You go to a shopkeeper, you go to a restaurant, anybody you see, is love flowing from you to that person? This is an attribute of enlightenment. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. Sudeep always has this problem. Sudeep says, I can love some people, but I'm not able to love. Am I right, Sudeep? You always have this problem. Sudeep says, I can't love everybody. I feel like catching it. I beat the bloody cat. Both. I feel like catching it, but beating his bloody knob, blocking his nose off. Correct? That should not be there. Because that is giving us anger. That is giving us ignorance. That is not realizing there is ship in one another. No, you cannot have that. That becomes a bottleneck in your journey. See, some people, even today, I know people, they say, I hate to see the face off. Why do you hate to see the face off? Because you don't see ship in that person. Now, as Swati said, I know my neighbor is a rapist. My neighbor is a murderer. So you don't have to go and have dinner with your neighbor. You do not have to go and you do not have to be in love with that rapist. But you must realize that in the rapist also, the Atma is Paramatma. I hope you're understanding. It's not easy. Some of you say, oh, it's very difficult to do. Many things are difficult. There's some comment coming from Vinita. I'm not sure what is the comment. You? Some comment. Okay, so a few more minutes to close. Anybody wants to question?
गुरुजी, अगर हम जो क्रिमिनल्स हैं या रेपिस्ट हैं, जो भी हैं, अगर हम उनको मतलब डिवाइन लव से देखेंगे, हो सकता है दूसरों का बिहेवियर उनको भी चेंज कर दे.
रूमाता जी, वो हमारा काम नहीं है. वो हमारा काम नहीं कि हम उनको लव से देखें, उनका बिहेवियर चेंज होए, ये उनका कर्म है. हमारा काम नहीं रूमाता जी के किसी को बिहेवियर चेंज कराना. वो आप प्लीज डोंट बॉदर अबाउट दैट. हमारा काम है सब में प्रभु देखना. प्रभु तो है हर जगह, हर शय में वो है, कोई जगह ना जहां. हमें अपनी एनलाइटनमेंट चाहिए. हमें प्रभु से, हम नहीं चाहते कि पूरी दुनिया को मुक्ति मिले. नहीं रूमाता जी, पूरी दुनिया को मुक्ति नहीं मिल सकती है. अगर पूरी दुनिया को मुक्ति मिल जाएगी तो दुनिया में कौन रहेगा? Don't wish that everybody in this world is enlightened. It's not possible. It is a niche market, very small market. We are coming from, Vinita says, love to me translates into acceptance of eventualities. It's the best form of giving. Yes, Vinita, love is accepting, love is surrender. I think who said this in the beginning? I think Chidanand and Bliko, I think they said, they went up to the highest point. Love is surrender, love is acceptance, love is giving, love is forgiving. See, when you love, Vinita, not only you forgive, not only you give, not only you forgive, you forget. Very often I forgive somebody. Then I tell them, hey, what did I forgive you 3 months back? I forgave you for something. I don't remember. They say, I won't tell you. Why you don't remember? Then why should I tell you? Why you? So sometimes we try to, that 6 months back, I forgave you for that. No, see, I forgave you 6 years back for that. No, when you forgive, you forget. You forgive, you forget. It's over. This journey of life, my dear friends, is a very short journey. Start to stop. Many of us are thinking, what happened to this yuga, Trepa yuga, Kal yuga, and we are thinking of what happened to generations before us and generations. Why are we bothered? How much time we have got to live? We have got only few thousand days to live. Before those few thousand days are over, yesterday also she told me that she sent me a message that somebody died in the gym. One actor died in the gym. Every day I get one message. कोई ना कोई मर गया. अरे हमें भी जाना है. जाने से पहले, who will answer the question? Who will answer the question?
Enlightenment.
जाने से पहले,
Enlightened होना है,
जाने से पहले
मुक्ति पानी है।
आप लोग अभी भी राइम नहीं करते हैं। जाने से पहले पाना है, जाने से पहले प्रभु पाना है। राइम कीजिए रू माता जी, आप भूलेंगे नहीं जिंदगी में।
ओके गुरुजी,
हमें
अभी याद रखूंगी।
जाना तो
जाने
सब
से पहले पाना है,
प्रभु को पाना है, जाने से पहले प्रभु को पाना है। हाँ,
Is
Today-
there a
today-
tomorrow or tomorrow is not there?
Today, Ru Mataji brought for me ghar ka khana. Ru Mataji came and she brought for me ghar ka khana. She made special khana and she brought for me. Obviously, it's a symbol of love. So this is so much trouble. You make khana, you pack, you go in the traffic, you take a dabba and you go and give. But this is how we express love. बताइए, रू बताइए.
Guruji, is there a tomorrow or tomorrow never comes?
Tomorrow never comes. Because when tomorrow comes, it becomes today. जब tomorrow आता है, see, today is the tomorrow you thought of yesterday. You heard it? Today is the tomorrow you thought about yesterday. So because you are always thinking, there is no tomorrow. Tomorrow, when it comes, it becomes today now. So always live in today. Don't think about tomorrow. You can plan. I'm not saying you can't plan, but you plan today. You plan in today. You be in consciousness today. It doesn't mean that you can't buy your ticket for tomorrow for buying your plane ticket. You can, but you must live in the today.
Guruji, when you know that
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Guruji, even if we know that some situation will be difficult for us, then also we go into that situation because it is a must for us. So what should we do in that?
So why should we go in that situation? That means we are going in that situation because we are ignorant.
But we have to go. That is a compulsion.
No, there's nothing like that you have to go. Why do you feel you have to go? What makes you think you have to go? You have an intellect. See, like I always tell people, don't create a prison. Don't create your own prison. Then don't blame. Don't blame Ru. You don't create your prison and then blame somebody else for it. The most important thing in this world, who can tell me? Who can tell me? This will become a separate discussion. The one word, the most important thing in this world, who can tell me?
Freedom.
Ru Mataji. See the enlightened voice. The most important thing in this world is mukti, freedom. Azadi samsar se bhakti bin to na hogi. आसान है मुक्ति पाना अगर दिल में सच्ची भक्ति होगी. You know something, when you love God and you trust God and you tell God, Prabhu, I only want you. You need mukti. If you don't have mukti, you get caught in this samsar. When you get caught in this samsar, you can't attain God. Don't create a prison. Just now, Ru, aapne kya kaha mujhse? I am forced to do something. Nobody is forced to do anything in this world. Don't ever have this feeling. I am majboori. No, you created that situation. Why did you create that situation? Even today, come out of it. Don't lose your freedom.
गुरुजी, जब हम अकेले होते हैं ना, we are free.
फिर क्या होता है?
फिर जो हम करना चाहते हैं वो कर सकते हैं ना, भगवान से मिले.
तो अकेले क्यों नहीं रह सकते हम?
अकेले तो गुरुजी अब नहीं रह सकते ना.
मैं आ जाती हूँ.
वैसे नहीं गुरुजी, चाहे वैसे डिस्कनेक्टेड रहो वो और बात है, पर रहते तो एक छत के नीचे ही है ना.
Ru Mataji, even for example, if you are married to somebody, you can maintain your freedom. You do not have, the problem is you create a prison for your partner, the partner creates prison for you. There are two prisons. No, not one prison, you have created two prisons. मतलब क्या है इसका? दोनों दुखी. Learn to give freedom. Learn to create space.
सब बंधन तोड़ दो.
नहीं, बंधन तोड़ने का मतलब नहीं. Respect space, Ru Mataji. You have to learn to respect your freedom. Because agar mukti nahi hogi, Murgu Mataji, you cannot attain God. उड़ जा रे पंछी पिंजरे से उड़ जा, ये तन है पिंजरा और तू एक आत्मा, जीवन का मकसद मुक्ति पाना है, प्रभु को है पाना, ना पिंजरे में फंस जाना। अगर हम एक पिंजरे में फंस जाते प्रभु को कैसे पाएंगे? If all the time we are attached to the world, attached to earthly things, how will we attain God? Does it mean we have to give up the world? No, you be in the world. You have people around you. You love people around you. No problem. Don't lose your mukti. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. Am I saying don't love people? Am I saying you be जाके हिमालय में बैठ जाओ, सब घर बार छोड़ के सब लोग सब छोड़ के चले जाओ? Am I saying like that? I am not saying that. I am saying you be with whom you want to be, but don't lose your mukti. Don't lose your freedom. Rumata ji, are you all understanding what I'm saying? समझ में आ रहा है या मुश्किल है?
हाँ जी, समझ में आ रहा है.
So don't lose your freedom and give people freedom. Sometimes why we lose our freedom? Because we rob somebody else's freedom. When you get locked with somebody in a cage, you don't realize you are also locked. You lock somebody in the cage, but you are also locked in the cage.
That is there.
तो क्या मिला उससे? क्या मिला? तुमने किसी और को भी पिंजरे में डाला और तुमने खुद को भी पिंजरे में डाला. क्या मिलेगा?
कुछ नहीं.
So my dear friends, before it's time to close, yesterday I'm sorry because of the car, I didn't want to leave the subject of love. Love is never bad. Closing comment. Love is always good. Love is God. Love comes from God. Love goes to God. Love is divine. It comes from the divine. It goes to divine. We love SIP. SIP is everywhere, in everybody. Other than SIP, there is nothing. Everything else is an illusion. SIP ही है. जगत मिथ्या. SIP सत्य. SIP ही सत्य है. बाकी सब मिथ्या है. हमें जब हम किसी को प्यार करते हैं, when we love somebody, so please don't say it's difficult to love everybody. No, we are not loving the body. We are not loving everybody. We are loving SIP. And when you start loving SIP, you reach that level of enlightenment. I fold my hands and I bow to you.